Hey everybody, Ricky here with Apple Valley Farm. Today I have a bit of a dilemma with my table saw, and I'm going to try to solve it. I haven't solved it yet, so I'm going to wing it, and I'm going to let you go with me as I try to wing it through this process. Let me see if I can explain this a little bit. So my table saw is a basic Ryobi homeowner model. I don't know what the model number is, but it's the entry-level $100 10-inch table saw, and it has served me really well for a very long time. It's not super accurate, it's not super powerful, it's not super versatile, but it's really good enough for what I do. What I need to do though is I need a crosscut sled. The problem is Ryobi has their miter slots have these little tabs, and so you can't just cut like skids to go down in there. You have to have these specific little slots. It's kind of a pain. I could order some. I don't really want to. I want to make mine today because I need to get going on this project that I want to do, and I want to get it done today. And I really need a crosscut sled. So we're gonna try to get a little innovative and see if we can make something work. Let me take you to the saw and I'll show you what I've got in mind. Okay, now here's my Ryobi table saw. As I told you, it's just a basic model, but a great little saw. Okay, anyway, the miter slots on here have these little tabs, and it's great for the little miter gauge that comes with it, which is horribly inaccurate. But I don't have access to more of those tracks to maybe attach to a crosscut sled. So I'm gonna bypass these, I think. And my thinking is, because I know this is square right here. I know my blade is square here, and this plane is square also here. So I'm gonna try to make some cleats on either side of a large sled that will go over this whole thing without falling in there. That just means I'm gonna have to make them extra long, and that's okay. That's the plan. So let's see if we can build a sled big enough and with long enough cleats that it will just encompass this whole thing. Let's see if that works and if it's manageable. Well, the first thing we want to do is take our base, and I'm going to attach some cleats. Now I'm using 1x2 cleats on a 3/4 inch piece of plywood, just because that's what I had here. I'm going to attach the second cleat by pushing it up against that edge of the table saw and then tacking it in place. Now you can see it moves, and you may not can tell, but it is a little sticky here still. But that's okay, we'll solve that in a minute. But it does work, and it seems to be doing the job. So now we're gonna attach these cleats permanently with some screws, and now we're gonna build the ends, the front and the back end. And I just happen to have some 1x4s and then the rest of the 1x2s, and I'm putting them together with screws, with brads and screws. And we will temporarily attach these with a little glue and some brads, and then we'll take it on over to the table saw. Now I'm going to make the first initial cut, and this is primarily to make sure that it is cutting square to my fence, to either fence. And now that I've made the cut, I'm checking the squareness along with that kerf against both fences, and it is perfect. So now the next thing to do is to go permanently attach those fences, and now to take some paste wax and wax the bottom and the cleats, and now it's done. And it does slide very easily, it fits snugly, and it does a great job. I think it looks really nice. All right, that's it. That took me about 15 minutes to make the whole thing. It took me longer to make this video than it did to make the crosscut sled, and it cost me absolutely nothing because I used materials that I just had lying around the shop. So that, I would say that was a success. And not everything I wing it on is a success, but that was a success. So dadgum, I'm pretty proud of that. I've been putting that off for months, and it was really easy. Hey, I think I'm gonna draw up a set of plans, and we'll leave a link to the plans in the notes here, so you can go and get the plans for this if you want to. It was really easy. So if I could do it, I know you can do it. So, hey, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got something out of it. I do hope it was helpful. And if you like this video, then definitely like this video. Give us a thumbs up. Come back here often and leave us some comments. Hey, subscribe to our channel. We're doing stuff like this all the time, and we would love to have you. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. I'm getting to work.